Tes, harusnya ini aman deh. Tes dulu.
Interesting.
Aman,
Yeah.
aman. Oke, lanjut.
However,
Kita kenalan lagi dengan orang lain. Ini nih si gila. Katanya cewek, Cok.
Golly!
What's this? More friends?
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet.
Wait just a sec.
Then let me tell you.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Grimwald, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Kayla, bro. Temannya Kayla. Vokal dia, kamu kenal? Ingrid Grimwald. Blacksmith. Pedang dia berarti ya. A real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how movies depict it? Have you ever made sword out of molten metal? Not just sword, but tools, armor, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprained muscle are par of course, but the same way climbing mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome. Tihi. Cenah tihi. She's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop high-intensity exercise. So how has your kind not gone extinct?
Oh,
Extinct? Made redundant by technology.
can't you see?
Aren't there ways to make specialized weapon without overworking yourself?
well, I don't like to admit it.
Against modern machines, it's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Wow, positive thinking nih orang. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creation lack of human touch. You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen.
Now, would you look at that?
If my creation touches the heart, it's better than anything made by machine. Imperfections be dang.
My.
Ada sebuah jalan kematian males nih. Better than machine, huh? People have always told me my skills were impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of claim before me?
Could you explain?
Masih ganteng. There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by any chance? Old folks, movie producer, board game enthusiasts, even the occasional youngin. These are all people who visit me.
Wowie!
It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Exactly which clients does she relate?
Moving on.
In any case, are you the same as us? Were you also kidnapped on that train and taken here? Oh, I wouldn't say kidnapped.
Come again.
What? Did you not black out on that train?
Huh?
No, I did.
Well,
Then how else would you describe the situation? Maybe it's a surprise excursion. Anjir. Dikira kayak surprise, motherfucker gitu.
Hiya!
Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to test.
Take this seriously.
That's stupid. If the academy was that unhinged, no one would continue attending it.
Let's get going!
Well, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Needless, optimism isn't substituted for reason.
By the way,
There's a gathering happening outside the building Miss Kyra explored. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there.
No!
Now, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly about gone. Oke, jadi ini, wah, namanya Ingrid ya, Ingrid. Wah, ini dua nih. Satunya ini istriku ya. Satunya ini.
Yo! I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
Belum aja gue tanya apa-apa udah langsung perkenalan. Namanya Cassidy Amber, dia ultimate programmer. Don't forget it. Okay. Ultimate programmer mah Ciro.
Very nice.
Tell me right into an introduction. I like it.
Yep.
Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers, especially if you have over 20 million of them. Gotta earn that watch time.
Is that really true?
20 million? Is gaming really that popular?
Duh.
It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming. Ya si pro lah, paling pro aja.
Yo!
Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prize on the line, the stakes can't get any higher. While her talent is pretty frivolous, her attitude towards video game competition is somewhat impressive. It's sort of like how I feel about the pay.
Question.
Question.
Hello?
What is it? Do you guys know if this place has internet? I promise my comrades, my streaming schedule won't change after starting school. So I kind of freaking out.
Come again?
Your comrades? Comrade? Oh, lihat aja tuh topinya. Topinya pemimpin banget.
Hey!
Cassidy Comrade, they're the biggest fan community on the internet. She must meet her followers, being a streamer and all. It would definitely explain the head. Kan bener kan?
Curious.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamer earns a lot of money, especially from subscriber donations.
Indeed.
There are many stories about young men falling prey to infamous tier subscribes. Waduh, membership siapa ya? They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Wah, parah banget tau sih kok. Ini kayu ratai banget tau. Such a shame. So, how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be racking in the dough. Anjir, kenapa lu wajahnya kayak gitu? Bro, serem banget.
The hell?
Oh, what's wrong with your face?
I see how it is.
I see how it is. You think the only motivation is money, don't you?
Eh?
Well, duh, why else would you be a streamer?
Bourgeoisie scum.
Typical bourgeois scum. Whoa. I stream for the betterment of the human race. As the leader of Cassidy Comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. You mean you give away all your money?
Yep.
I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it is for charity, but sometimes it's for the random subscribers.
My
One
genius
time I
is
bought a
almost
spaghetti
frightening.
factory and donated to a public school. Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. They probably get sick of eating pasta every day.
Right.
All of these giveaways are streamed too. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them.
Impressive.
Impressive. You managed to come up by the act of charity. Of course, I gotta reserve some money for the basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one.
Duh.
But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money since I earn it through my own hard work.
So
The real
unfair.
problems are the swine who make billions every year. Even though all they do is sit around, drink cocktails, and stare at their stock provider.
Bourgeoisie scum.
In fact, I can even detect the rancid stance of a morally bankrupt this very academy. I bet they're planning to profit off our suffering as we speak. This girl's honestly pretty deranged. Though that might be why she has a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Aiden's garden academy.
Anywho,
As weary as I am of future confrontations between you and the more affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there.
okay.
Alright, it was nice meeting y'all. Wah, yang terakhir ini. My istri, bro. Damn.
Oof.
Oh, so you all caught up in this too, did you? I remember seeing the 5 of you on that train. You're really ultimate students, huh?
Correct.
You wouldn't have been on that train if you weren't. Really? Just making sure. I know the education sector has lower standard, but are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks?
Jeez.
What the hell is your damage? Right, that's it. What's the matter? I know this bitch. Anjing kasar banget.
Ah,
As in personally? Nah, she's the harlot that's been running my magazines. Ever since her interview with Rich People Digest, her stupid success story have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire, pioneer of the agricultural industry. Blah. Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, is she actually? I'm flattered you play words my resume.
huh?
You resume? So those things you said were an exaggeration?
If I may ask,
Is it news to you? Anyone who is anyone knows about Winona. That will be my name, yes.
Although, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
Damn, dia dengar suaranya dia bro. Damn. Winona. Aduh, enggak ada nama belakang. Winona, entrepreneur. No wonder she gave off such intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm going to let her talk down to me. She has looks, talents, and well, she will be truly auspicious match.
interesting.
Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Garden Academy? I thought it would be an opportunity to make connection with the well-established genius of my generation.
Nasty.
Now that I'm aware of the lax admission process, I'm living the first chance I get. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can live destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards the most wondrous romance.
No.
I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial preparation from the academy. At the very least, let me be your stand. See, with my divine foresight, I shall lead your legal battle to victory. After I fell asleep in that train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree there.
Sheesh.
Why did no one stop them? Were there no caution in place to stop someone from manhandling a student? I say it was extreme ineptitude on the school's end, but since it appears I'm not the only victim,
What a joke.
well, that makes things all the more sinister. So she thinks someone's carried her here. It's plausible. I guess they could transport us from the train by vehicle that carried us in. When you woke up, was there anyone with you?
Honestly,
Yeah, but she was weird, so I left her. Che, you're walking stereotype. Walking
You see,
We know but as much as you do. The rest of us has been walking around and talking to the other students that were on the train.
Let's see.
The rest of them are congregating outside. Once we met everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going
By
on.
the way,
Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you actually had something useful to say. That girl is a piece of work, but given the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. More importantly, what happened to us? It's too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack that train, plant a chemical agent, and then carry everyone they knocked out. There's gotta be more than one person behind this, a group maybe. The question becomes who and why. Well done, we've exchanged formalities with everyone here. We should meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I am an ultimate!
On our honor as ultimates, we will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside that where I should head at. Oke, kita keluar. The other 11 students were gathered in the center of courtyard, nervously discussing the situation.
any clue?
So, any clue what's going on here?
What if...
We're being pranked 100%.
Oh,
This would be a really elaborate prank.
No, seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick. Who's responsible? Lu jangan langsung bunuh-bunuh lah, anjir katai. Unsurprisingly, they didn't even seem to be getting anywhere.
Excuse
It's
me.
off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name loud when we fight.
remember the name.
It's great, you wanker.
Mm-hmm.
And your surname is Madison. Grandma Madison, the ultimate golf.
Hey,
Eh? How do you know that?
My.
You said it in dining hall, remember?
That's
I don't recall
problematic.
you being there for introduction.
However,
Maybe she was eavesdropping.
I would
Waduh,
never.
nguping. Anjing juga lu bocil. Eavesdropping, nguping lu aku. I simply happened to overhear your conversation is all. In other words, she was eavesdropping. Hey, if we could take a step back for a second, what was this about dining hall?
correct.
It's inside the building over there. Is there a kitchen too?
Man.
They got anything local? I'm starving.
Pay attention!
Be patient, Julia. Introductions are still on the way. Okay, but I have to speed run them.
Oh, man.
Gaming reference from someone else? The universe has been thrown out of balance. Along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akire. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer.
Hello.
Yes, that's correct.
Hey, hey.
Oh, hey, lawyer man. Lawyer man.
Lawyer man?
Lawyer man? Is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more?
I must decline.
Stay with you. Already have.
Hi.
Lawyer, wow, it's nice to meet you. Next up we have prosecutor screen at his name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang Graves?
I'm not
I
too
have no idea. Fuck if I know his name.
Broski!
He told me, I'm pretty sure it's Mark, right? My bad, I'm gonna have you missing your other guys together.
oi!
Oi, what you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Anjay, Damon Maitsu, ultimate debater.
A debater?
A debater?
Ooh.
So like bargain bin lawyer?
Hey.
That's...
Hiya.
Come on, darling, you can do this.
See?
Yeah, share your name. Eva. Just Eva?
Just like my video games.
Like Spy? Eva Sunaka. That's a very pretty name.
Now, would you look at that?
Fittingly elegant, isn't it? Hey, but let's not get off topic. This is your town, Eva.
That's...
Now that's his mansion, I'm pretty sure you never told me your town. What's up with that? I told you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours. Ultimate liar. Ultimate liar. Ultimate liar, pembohong. 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 Kau pembohong. Ultimate liar? That's so funny. So like, what's your actual talent?
Deal with it.
That's it. What?
Good to know!
You didn't know lying was something you could be best at? You learn something new every
Are
day.
you for real?
You actually believe her? How is someone supposed to make a career out of lying?
Now.
Easy. Get a job in marketing.
It's the truth.
It's just what I am.
How can that be?
That's supposed to be your explanation.
But
But that's... I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything you say? As he spotted those last few words, we all turned to FX expectantly. That was when it happened.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? Yes? Great! Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Doubt it.
Did he just say we're at Eden's Garden Academy?
no.
We can be.
You think?
No kidding, this place looks not like the school.
Stop talking so
Stop talking
loud.
so loud. I want to hear this. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats waiting for proper orientation. But there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is that you enter the building across me. From there we can begin preparation for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell!
I must take note of
That
this.
was certainly interesting.
Whack.
Could you agree more, Wack?
Somebody
Do you
explain.
think he's the person that brought us here?
You following?
Yeah, what if he set up the sleeping guest on the train?
Bit
In that
complicated.
travel bag? How do you reckon he's not here?
Guys.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip the part that he said about the building, are we? He want us to go inside. What do you think? Should we?
Hell no!
Hell no! I'm not waiting right in there just for me to die or something. Die? You think we're going to be harmed?
Hold on.
If our captor wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reaction, I guess? I don't know, I'm not a psychopath.
How should I put it?
If it calls for it, what if we walked in together as one big group? When you know someone is looking out for you, things can be a lot less scary. I see, got a point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Easier than done, soybean. I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it way too naive? There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay? Alright. We get around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first one to walk. Eventually, I mustered enough willpower to push the door open. Oke, dia dorong pintunya. Hah? Hah? What? Huh? In front of me lay the battered, bloody body of a young woman. What? What? Hah? Yang bener ini? Hah? Langsung ada yang mati. Siapa itu? What? Is that girl dead? Where's her dead body? What happened?
There's no way.
Is this another student?
Holy!
Shit, what the shit? I'm trying to help people. You were in this building before. Tell us what's going on.
Dude.
Yeah, why did you mention this on this other girl?
The hell?
The hell? I never even saw her.
Really?
Huh? You were there too, bargain bin? There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
And you miss a whole ass person? Yeah, right.
Hell no!
You saw her. You must be saw her. Come on, just admit it. Stop pressing me for an answer. You.
Hold on.
I can corroborate them story. There was never a body. Miss Madison and I walked through this exact same hallway and saw nothing.
I wasn't expecting
So
this.
between the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered? You think she was murdered? Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her? Does that really look self-inflicted?
Oh
So
shit!
there's a killer running loose? I don't recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. Jasmine can back me up, right?
Shit.
She is right. There were no scream and no one left the building. So the killer is still inside? As more panic sounds filled with color, Eva silently walked over the body. Oi, what are you doing? Ignoring Greg's question, she's crouched down beside the dead girl, and poked her in the face.
What the?
What the
You.
fuck is wrong with you? Stop that!
Strange.
Not real.
Eh?
Eh? This girl, she's just a dummy. A dummy?
How?
No, that's definitely a real body.
You're crazy!
Didn't you say you were a liar? Why should we believe you?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself. Sigh. If no one else is offering, I can do it. Wait, him?
Are we ready?
Well, how does that sound to everyone? He turned to look at each one of us. I had reservation, but when his gaze met mine, my lips still shut. The look he gave me was unexpectedly impressed.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it. The pirate casually approached the body and kneeled beside it. And like Eva.
Oh, be damned!
Would you look at that? She's right, it is a dummy. Benar dummy.
For real?
Tapi masalah lu ultimate liar, gimana percayanya ya?
Say what?
How did she know it was
You
fake?
see,
My intuition also was a careful smell. This doesn't smell.
Dude, no!
As if, could you be more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that, there's something under the dummy.
huh?
Huh? What is it? A tablet. Jin rose from the ground and turned around to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. It was under the dummy. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Nice hiding place.
Aye.
Oh yeah, baru mau share di Twitter. Live to the Hey, wouldn't have noticed if I had been checking closer. Gives the impression I was supposed
For
to
real?
reply. Hey, what's on the table? Let me turn it on. Nyalakan. He pressed a button and then walked over and held the tablet out for us to see. Oh, it's loading something. After a few seconds, the loading symbol vanished. In its place was a photo of the girl, Kara Koskinen, ultimate teacher's aide. Pembantu guru po. Pembantu guru kan, teacher's aide. Tinggi 8,6, berat 112, gender female, umur 18. What is this? However, the tablet didn't finish loading. Just after that image, the victim is Kara Koskinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. Because of that, she was stabbed 28 times in her torso and died from blood loss. The victims also suffered from chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Times of death is unknown. 28 stab wounds. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. It read like a body report. First, a dead body that revealed to be a dummy. Now a body report? What the hell is going on? Geez, took long enough to find that tablet. Not long ago, a heinous murder was committed, and the victim so happened to be an ultimate, so much like yourself. What? Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as effigy of the victim that with the appropriate injuries. It was quite emotionally draining to grab that dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what was lost. She was such a nice girl, so much potential lost to violence. What is this man playing at? Anyway, it is your responsibility to figure out the details of her death, the surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moment, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. It's already right in front of you. See that green man on the tablet? Yep, that's your guy. Apalah. Just investigate the crime scene and get her as much as you can. After a certain period of time, you will be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone. Click.
Not okay!
Investigation? What the hell?
Back off.
Fuck enough. Fuck, enough of this already. I don't want any part of this. Stop telling me what to do. Grace grabbed a large chunk of rock from the floor and ran over the speaker. Screaming unobsessively, she pulled her hand as far as she can. And settled. No way, was that the watch? Trying to destroy private property? That's a zap. Fuck.
Fuck you!
fuck?
Holy!
Is he for real? Is this school really trying to make us solve an old murder?
Don't say that.
Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe everything that strange man claims. Why would Eden Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, would do something like this? Hope Speak Academy do this. Even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent program would have stopped him. I won't underestimate the school board executive. Money can get to people's heads and make them take risky if they should. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this was their version of entrance.
What a joke.
Except they're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten how to be sane.
What did you say?
Would the UTP really be okay with
Think
this?
about it this way.
Seems pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit their role after this. And soon.
I'm talking.
If this is the work of separate group, why are they using the academy's name? As a way to hide their own, maybe? They might have even kidnapped us because we were attending it as a Garden Academy.
So...
Explain. Well, what if they know we all have had to board the train? It will explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted a big bag with the gas.
There's gotta be
because
something.
this happened on the train. To the academy, they could claim they are the academy.
If I may ask.
Everyone keeps saying they. Isn't it Speakerman who kidnapped us?
That's not it.
It absolutely wasn't just him. Sailing a train, bringing 60 people to an unknown location, what takes a team to do? Of course, the rest is another plain question. Kenapa kita? Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work. It just doesn't add up. I think I will let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I feel super bad leaving you alone. Oh,
Sure.
I'm sure I suppose.
You can do it.
Good luck, solve the mystery, everyone. I know you can do it. Lah, pada dua orang pergi anjir. Ngebantu. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walk away in the direction of the room and kitchen.
Don't get close!
I'm going with them. Screw this. Kai took off down the hallway like his life depended on him. She's better than us.
I don't know.
I don't know about all this. Will that man really let us go if we investigate?
Stay calm.
We won't know if we continue standing around like this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as they say. He's right. I need to press myself and follow the direction I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about the current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. Investigation start. Investigation start. Before I do anything else, I should go back over that tablet. Yeah, sure. The victim is Kara Koskinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. Yeah, benar. 28 stab wound. The victim also suffered from chemical burn to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and skull. There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns in addition to 28 stab wounds. Jeez, I don't want to believe anything this mirror guy says, but if this murder is based on true events, okay, jadi filmnya Gua nggak kayak YouTube ya, YouTube ini body bohongan ya, YouTube ya, tolong ya. Our captures give us a lot of information about this victim. To their credit, what's written on the tablet seems accurate, but I should be selected by just in case. Damn it, it's just a doll thing. Stop hesitating. Jadi ini orang mayatnya. Okay. The doll was slumped against the door. Her torso was soaked in blood. Parts of her shirt had been ripped open, exposing bits of bloody, indiscernible pulp. I quickly took a step back, trying to control my breathing to avoid throwing up. It's just a doll. There's no reason to be afraid of the doll. Oke, kita cek. Get a bloody knife. A bloody knife lay next to the victim. It's safe to say that this must be the murder weapon. Bloody knife has been added to the pursuit of 6. Ada assault rifle. The initial sight of the doll shocked me so much I couldn't overlook this rifle. Inspecting it now, I realized something. If the victim was stabbed, why was a rifle near her body?
Huh?
The rifle? Could you step back a little? I'm curious about something.
No.
What? No, I'm. Before I could finish my sentence, Jim walked over to where I was and picked.
Hey.
Hey, you're messing up with the crime scene. Ignoring me, he wheels the magazine of the gun with surprising ease. Okay. The top of the magazine. Oh, masih penuh.
I see.
Oh, that's interesting. This rifle has even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I'll put it down and guard it so nobody gets any smart idea. Better than him holding it. Damn, what a gun. What was going on in the killer said? Why bring a gun to a crime scene and not even use it? Unless that gun was purely for intimidation? It's not very logical, but it did twist the game to play with the victim. So rifle. Ada more bullet. Terus selanjutnya apa? Tangan. Her hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered. There were no other marks or injuries apart from her nails. It looks like there were dried blood on that. Why was there blood under her nails but not on the rest of her hand? Ada darah di dia wujud tubuhnya. Body. The girl has been stabbed repeatedly. I don't need a tablet to know that. However, her cause of death, you think it was step on her heart or something, but the tablet claims blood loss. Taking a closer look, the one they didn't seem excessively deep, at least not deep enough to pierce her heart. If she died from blood loss, what does that say about the killer? They probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted. Did they want her to suffer a slow death? Damn, this is messed up. That seemed to be all the evidence. Nothing else was catching my eye. Let's check the inside of the closet now. Okay, kita keluar dulu. Ya, keluar. Kita cek janitor closet. Ada Eva, ada Wolfgang, ada Amber. Ada satu building di inside was closet area. Was old and dilapidated. Was the last place I wanted to dig through, but I had to gather as much evidence as possible. Otherwise, I won't be able to question a long, strong argument. Okay. Shelf. Disable standard. And then lifting each towel. Okay, nggak ada apa-apa. There might be clues around here. Alright, have fun with that. Okay, walking.
It's for the best.
We must make every effort to examine the crime scene as truly as possible, not for the sake of entertaining the people who kidnap us, but for the sake of the victim. After all, it was based on a real murder, was it not? That was what the table said, though I'm still skeptical about the validity of that statement. Amber, lu nemu apa?
Check it out!
Hey, check out what's behind this door. See that step away from the
Right.
corner? It's a ladder. Doesn't seem like there's anything strange about it. That was just
Dude, not cool.
Too damn disappointed in you.
Huh?
So hackneyed!
You call that thing a ladder? It's obviously a step ladder.
Seriously.
Aren't they practically the same
Pardon
thing?
me.
I have to agree with Miss Amber. Everyone knows an ace investigator must report his evidence as accurately as possible. There's certainly what the victim would say. Look, that doesn't get my reference. Don't want to be around. I'm gonna check out the peeps outside. Smell you later, lawyer man. He's already out of here? Did she even investigate anything besides that stupid later? Pocket. It's a pocket. Very typical thing to find inside a janitor closet. And why is it randomly lying there? There's nothing inside it except... What is this smell? It smells like bleach? Pocket. Oke, ember masuk. Check out the closet. Lah! Apa lagi? Apa lagi? Pocong. Lock. Here's clock. Move to the right. Doesn't seem work. Looks like everything around here. Oke, baru bisa cek sekarang. Lah, ada 3. Ada istri. Kamera. Is the guy speaker watching us through this? Aduh, stalker.
Gotta stay one step
I
ahead.
check all the containers on the shelf. They're all full with the exception of one. A bottle of bleach.
Huh?
Bleach? Oh, there was a bunch of bleach in this closet. That's the break of it.
Makes sense.
That's probably not a coincidence given this. Aduh. Game wall dah. Lalu mau apa?
Golly!
Look, some of the cleaning brands go as far back as the 80s and 90s.
Eh?
You recognize them? Because I used them. Why would you do that?
How should I put it?
All chemicals do the better job since there were fewer regulations about the poisonous and all that. Oke. Bisa tahu dia keren. Udah, You think it would have gathered dust or something like that? I don't know.
Sheesh.
Udah selesai. Alright everyone, that's time. Look at you all, investigating the crime scene so well is enough to bring tear to my joy. Jokes aside, please meet me by the elevator to class. Class trial? Sounds like that's the end of our investigation.
Let's see.
Okay, udah selesai, cepet.
Come off the grass!
Oi, what the hell is a class trial? Your guess is as good as mine.
Duh!
Obviously, we're going to court.
What?
Court?
What?
He's going to put us on a trial.
Listen to me.
Maybe that's where we'll talk about the clues we found.
Just saying.
It makes sense for our current situation. Investigation of clues files. What else could that be stuff for?
Well put.
When it does seem oddly similar to court procedures. Obviously, we're missing key suspects and witnesses, but they just don't seem to be relevant to this case anyway.
Wait a minute.
He mentioned that this elevator was near the tree of ignorance, is that right? He must be referring to the room with the tree.
Focus.
Probably, yeah, it's the only thing I can think of. However, I don't recall seeing an elevator anywhere.
Just follow me.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get our butts over there.
Okay.
Okay. Satu pergi. Satu. What? Huh? Lu ngapain di sini, kocak? How did you remain so stoic at a time like this? Aren't you worried
It's
at all?
simple.
No, not really. It's not like we're investing in some high-tech murders. You're some dummy, that's it. Yes, right. I completely Kok lu kayak takut sih? Ya kan? Bro, cuma boneka, bro. When I arrived at the tree, I saw that people were already playing.
Check it out.
A big tree? It is Garden Academy? Overused religious people in this hide. I'm really hoping we get let out after
Oi,
this.
you.
Can you confirm, liar chick? Why are you asking
Come
her?
off the grass.
Come on, come off the grass. He's clearly affecting her
Am
talent.
I hearing you
And that's
right?
make her one of the bad guys. What affect their academy besides someone with those secrets at heart? I bet she's the one who brought us for that gas bomb on the brain.
Really?
And she didn't think to bring a mask to avoid passing her or whatever.
If no one else is gonna
All
say
you
it,
needed was a mask to protect you then. Hey, don't look at me, I literally passed out. This helmet got plenty of holes in it, I'd suffocate everybody.
I've got something to say.
No, the lawyer chick totally sus. Just look at how calm she's been acting. She somehow know the dead body was a dummy, then she poked it in the face. That's not normal.
Deal with it.
I told you it was my intuition.
Ugh.
Intuition my ass. Kasar.
Hold your horses.
It's not unbelievable. My gut told me we should expect the doll. Now look at us. We're on a mission to solve her murder.
Any clue?
Murder? Where's the elevator supposed to be again? That's right. There's meant to be an elevator around here. But all I see is the tree of ignorance. Maybe we're missing something here. Or maybe we're being played for fools. Gee.
What you doing?
You notice his statue, don't you?
huh?
Huh? Oh yeah.
You alright?
What's up with the statue? There's definitely something whack about it. I just can't
Look.
put a finger on it. The mess is broken. There's a piece missing.
But
Is that weird? That statue is probably like super old. It makes sense it'd be cracking and stuff.
I'm talking.
No, this definitely seems intentional.
wait.
Like it's crappy on purpose. Even so, it's not relevant to the elevator, is it? Well, you know.
What
Maybe if we
about?
find a piece and place it back on the statue, something will happen like puzzle solving game. That sounds kind of far-fetched, but it won't hurt to try.
Sounds easy.
You're saying we gotta look around for the other part of the mask? Really? What the hell, Saggy? Hold on to your butt because I got an eye off a cut.
Whatever.
This isn't comfort. Never mind. With that, everyone starts to shake the tree again. Nyari lagi. After what it seemed like to be a few only minutes, Grace stood up frantically with something in her hand.
Oi!
Oh hey everyone, I found it! Oh, nemu dong. We gather around Grace to see what she was holding.
Nice.
Nice, that must be it. What should we do with it? Do we just take it back?
Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, I'll take care of it.
Soybean!
Back off, Hercules. You ain't the one who found it. Grace brought the piece over to Sally's like, and then nothing happened.
Fail.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Golly!
Oh golly.
Oh,
Are we about to die? Ah, lebay lu kayak anjing. Nah itu elevatornya. Yo, I was right.
Whoa!
That actually worked. A fucking secret passage in the tree. I never thought I'd see that. The tree of knowledge, a symbol of scientist, intuition, and understanding, exists here only as a parent replica. The tree of ignorance emulates the wonder of nature, but does not deceive it. And justly so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom.
Game over, man!
Oh
Game
god, now
over!
he's speaking random philosophy. We're so fucked. Will this take us to the elevator?
What about...
There's stairs at the bottom of the opening.
Yep.
What are we waiting for? Let's explore.
If I may ask.
Why the sudden rush?
Duh.
I want to get home, duh.
Elementary, my
If we
dear.
get this over with, we'll get out quicker. It's simple math.
Sure.
Fair enough. So we just walk into it. Okay. Okay. Set it into darkness. Ooh. We're going to investigate. Bentar. In front of us was a large circular hall supported by marble pillars. In the center of the room, 16 podiums has been arranged into a circle. Yeah.
However,
And if you don't comply, then I'll zap you, of course.
back off.
Not this zapping shit again.
Yes.
This present Miss Madison, we have to get along with these demands. Looks like there's a few smarter ones in the pack, eh? We'll come along now. We don't have all day. There was no avoiding it. We had to some other places. Scanning the face around me, everyone wore a similar expression. Discomfort, anger, worry. It didn't end. We've been kidnapped and forced to play as pawns in some inane games. No free will, no choice in our action. All we could do was move forward. We had to hope for an escape, a way to run from this twisted place. We had to solve this murder case. Ooh, yes, please. Jadi terus kita ada tablet, dikit sih lumayan. Let's go. Let's try in session.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial.
Okay.
The objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim. Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out. That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Somebody, get me out of here.
Mas mulai tuh orang.
If this is something we must discuss, I know a good place to start.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here!
Somebody get me out of here!
Sabar. Nah lo. Aduh, pingsan dia.
What happened to her?
Oh, shit! They fried her brain!
Calm down. It's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects.
Okay.
If I wanted to see the brain dead bigger, I'd just turn on the telly.
Ya sih.
On that note, please, carry on.
Carry on. Oh, see, the people running this thing aren't playing around.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective of this trap.
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing?
Ah elah, Kai.
I'm just gonna be an onlooker. It's only fair.
Only fair.
You're seriously not going to contribute?
What am I even supposed to do?
Put your detective hat on, buddy. We're here to solve a mystery.
Betul.
Yeah, who murdered that dummy chick, right?
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
Did that tablet not explain it?
It listed her wounds, yes, but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
Bener ya, bener sih, Man.
Probably because
28
it's so
jam.
obvious.
But, Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
And I don't have to!
Gak tahu.
Would you look at that? A debate's already underway.
They're gonna create confused. I need to stop them before they wrap in the wrong conclusion. Apakah waktunya? Oh gosh, do you hear that? That's the sound of non-stop debate approaching. During non-stop debates, your class will speak one after another without this interaction. Students may say things to contradiction the truth. Oh. Those are the weak spot. Okay. A lot of really may be hiding within a weak spot. Carefully compare your classmate statement to the evidence you have gathered, and use the correct attribute to destroy the relevant weak spot. Okay. If things way too far away. Okay, let's go, guys. Yeah, let's go. Non-stop debate, my favorite game. Okay.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
Sarah.
Is that true?
Objection! It's
Objection.
obvious what the murder weapon was!
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilt that blood besides that gun?
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong. Anjay.
Cassidy, can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
Whoa, what? I searched that place from top to bottom.
All right, then tell me, how was a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
That's easy. It wasn't.
Huh?
Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity. Any smart shooter could tell you that. Right, Desmond?
Why are you bringing me into this?
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If a gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Details. If the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
Bro, lu bodoh kah? It's
got it.
Got it.
The bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Cam's razor gotta ruin everything.
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
Kind of weird choosing the inferior weapon.
Ya sih, agak.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
Nothing pizza. Chill holiday.
If the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
Nah, betul. Apa?
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
Iya, lu ngapain nge-store gun?
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
Oke, non-stop. Okay.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
Okay.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
Salam Jet.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all
That's like your opinion, lady. If the gun was broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did. Watch it be for the aesthetic.
Kayaknya ini deh. Gak tau sih. Coba dulu. Si
To reiterate,
Both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body. Yet they opted for the knife.
Gak bisa nih.
Odd choice. I bet that gun.
Aduh, salah.
Wait, the evidence Damon...
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice. I bet that
gun didn't.
Aduh.
Wait,
Apa ya?
To both the rifle
and the knife
were next
to the victim's body. Yet they opted for the knife.
Kata-katanya Winona apa ya?
Odd choice. I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your
opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer
would have no
reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
to
Reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body. Yet they opted for the knife.
Kayak kata-kata si Winona nih. Istriku nih kayaknya yang salah.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, all about aesthetics over effectiveness. That's like your opinion, lady. If the gun was broken, then the killer.
Salah. Nah.
No, that's wrong! Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
Ya betul.
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
Probably.
No, they were definitely armed. With the knife.
With the knife.
The reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
But then, who did?
Easy. The victim.
Whoa! The dummy had the gun?
Wow.
If it wasn't the killer, it has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet. She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
Debater nih bos, senggol.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Huh?
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct? If so, why didn't she shoot them?
Iya, kenapa nggak ditembak ya?
A stealth attack! I bet the killer memorized her AI movements!
That girl must have been killed before she had the chance to defend herself.
Iya, lu punya senjata kenapa lu nggak?
That's not technically true. There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer.
Iya, po. Probably. Apa deh? Ibo? Yes.
This is it.
This is it.
We found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker. Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Why would you resort to scratching when you're carrying a gun?
Did something get in the way of her using it?
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
She should have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
That's where the fight happened, right?
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. How can we be sure the fight happened there?
Maybe the fight started in the hallway, and after it ended, her body was dragged into the closet.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor or in the hallway?
Nggak ada bro masalahnya.
Drag marks? Can't say I saw any.
It was merely a jest. No need to take it so seriously.
Instead of dragging the victim, what if the killer carried her? I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks.
But then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in...
Blood. Aye. It should have gotten everywhere. Those wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon. Carrying her would have done nothing to stop the blood flow.
Good point.
She was obviously killed in the closet. That's where the blood was.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry for derailing the conversation.
Moving on. That fight. The victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
If she wanted to, she could have just... You know.
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
Iya benar ada satu ini. Apakah itu? Bos si Damon nih egonya tinggi bener. Oke, agree poinnya. No, stop the play.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even...
Salah.
Appreciate the support.
That slimy of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun.
Yeah.
So...
Why didn't she shoot? Right at that girl.
Didn't even see.
I agree.
John actually has a point. The victim probably couldn't see what was going on. According to the tablet, she suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her. Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
Blinded? With bleach? That's horrible.
All that pain, yet she still managed to fight back?
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hands.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed. Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
Until eventually dying from her wounds.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
The past is in the past, and we can't change that. All we can do is solve her untimely death, eh?
I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out, right?
No, not yet.
Seriously?
Seriously?
But we've already discussed so much!
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded. We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's hard work so far. Because of you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation.
Equation soal.
Knowing how it works is only half the struggle. Now we need to figure out why.
Why?
As in, the motive?
You're on the right track.
You speak like we have any information on the killer. The man's a stock image. He doesn't even have a name. What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than...
Oh, Bucky.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phone!
Grace?
Whoa, what? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Right now, soybean. Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire. I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision, 'cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room.
An elephant in the room?
That's giving us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense. Problem is, you've yet to explain how he used the bleach.
I sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
Right. He just tipped the bottle over her.
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. But I doubt the bottle itself was involved in the murder. When we found it, it was neatly ordered on a shelf near the back of the closet. The gun and knife were just thrown on the floor, so it's weird this weapon was handled so differently.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle into something else?
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
And what is this something else? Go on, explain it before this dumpster turns molten.
the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container? There were a bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in, pow! He squirted her in the eyes.
Hey! The ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Call the fire brigade, Grace.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container? Closet.
So when the victim came in,
Well, bottle's been
Where'd the bleach go? Into another bottle?
She's correct. The killer put the chemicals in a bucket. Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene. After all, it reeked of bleach. If the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense!
I doubt it.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
okay, cool. So, how'd the killer use that bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on her.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance. Use your brain, mate.
Of course, my apologies.
My apologies. Nah kan?
Even if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns. However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet, it said she had burns to the scalp, too.
Burns to the scalp? How does that work? Unless those chemicals came from above?
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air? Maybe there was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone entered the room.
Where's this bucket supposed to be again?
Above. Which, well, could mean anything.
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
There's no way they were up there. There's nothing for them to sit or hold on to. Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from up there.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit, then there's no place for the bucket to sit.
Unless you take into account the size difference. The space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but it could still support something as small as a bucket.
And that thing supporting the bucket? That stepladder is like half my height. No way the killer used it.
I got it. I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it.
But I've got it.
The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her. This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant. When the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high? Unless they were abnormally tall, it'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set up this trap?
Oh, ini baru step ladder. Yes, of course.
This is it.
This is it.
There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that. After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Figures.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
Match point. Occam's razor.
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knick-knack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far. But I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
Please just leave us alone. Oh, I'm so tired.
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
Anyway, what was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
Nah, iya.
I got it.
Oh, bener dong.
I've got it. The killer was hiding in the back of the closet. If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim. I say diagonal because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range. That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
Creating the crime scene we found! Great job, guys! We're actually doing this!
That was the last mystery, right? We must have put everything together now.
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
Huh?
Yeah, what? How?
Well, technically she is, but... Let's be real. The girl was carrying a gun. She probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted, no?
That's no excuse.
What?
There's no justifying murder. Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
No, I'm
There's
not
no
okay.
excuse. There never was an excuse. 28 stab wounds. No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's fate.
Wait, Who's Kara?
It was the victim's name! Didn't anyone read the tablet?
I agree with you, dude. But you don't have to shout out your point.
Oi, what's all this about? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No. We're not finished here.
Huh?
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer. We're looking for answers, which we have.
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion? This isn't about efficiency, this is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
What the hell?
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
Maybe the gun freaked him out.
If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous. Thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible, since when does it look like this?
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened? A spooky thing might have set them off big time.
That's wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense. No matter what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Yo, bud. You seem a little pressed.
Silence! I won't allow this! To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest!
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you. If you have no proof, so says the ultimate liar.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
Killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We should have assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that?
There's no reason to trust you.
You have no proof. So says
Kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this. Take it chill pill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's finest. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals.
This could have been self-defense.
We don't even know the damn killer. Just the kind they made up behind. This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice. But how do we do that? There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof. So says the ultimate liar.
Widuna salah katanya. Ada yang aneh sama perkataannya Widuna enggak?
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this. Take it chill pill, man.
Take it chill pill,
You
man.
expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's finest. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals.
Could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene.
Salah.
What's wrong with that? Is there a second crime scene only you?
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
There is no way to justify this.
Take
it chill pill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's finest. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions
About the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. I'm glad you agree.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take it chill pill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's finest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions.
About the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. You don't even know the damn killer. Just the kind they made up behind. This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice. But how can we do that? There's no reason
To trust you. If you have
no proof. So says the ultimate liar.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There
There's no way to justify this. Take it chill pill, man. You expect me to stay calm? We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
Yang terakhir.
You don't even know the damn killer.
Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be. To kill Kara so.
There is no way to justify this. Take it chill pill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's finest. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. You don't even know the damn killer. Just the kind they made up behind. This killer, dead or alive,
Deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you. You.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
there is no way to justify this. Take it chill pill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's finest. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. You don't even know the damn killer. Just the kind they made up behind. This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice. But how can we do that?
There's
No reason to trust.
If you have no. You.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
There is no way to justify this. Take it chill pill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's finest. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions
About the
killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. You don't even know the damn killer.
Just the
Something they left behind.
This killer, or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
do that. There's
no reason to trust.
If you have no proof, so says the ultimate lie.
Oh yeah.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this. Take it chill, Bill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind. This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no
Reason to
trust. If you have no proof,
so says the ultimate lie. To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this. Take it chill, Bill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind. This killer, dead or alive, deserves
To be brought.
to justice! But how can we do that?
there's
no reason to trust you.
You have no proof. So says the ultimate lie.
To
Kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this. Take it chill, Bill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind. This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice! But how can we do that?
There's no reason to trust you.
No, that's wrong.
Expertise shouldn't be overlooked here. If there's anyone to believe, it's the lawyer.
Say what?
Wolfgang has spent his life in the courtroom and on the crime scene. He'd understand the criminal mind in ways we can't possibly imagine. He was even emotionally invested in a murder case he'd never seen before. If his lawyer's intuition tells us that the killer was in the wrong, then we have no reason to disagree. We're all ultimates for a reason. We need to trust in talent.
Betul, kamu nggak
Well spoken. If Wolfgang is adamant about the killer's intentions, we should have faith in him.
yeah. Wolfgang's clearly trying his best for us. Let's trust in the lawyer and his bargain buddy.
Hey!
If it means going home, then new guy's convinced me.
Right on! Team Wolfgang all the way!
Thank you all for your support.
Yoi, lah wanita apa di sini?
Well, Eva, do you still disagree?
Even if I did, it's not worth pursuing. Does this mean we're done here? Hey! We're Disembodied Voice! We've figured out your stupid case! Now let us leave!
Oh, you're finally done. In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span. So, just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize the information you've learned? It'll be good practice.
Fine. I'll do as you ask. I'll present the truth.
Oh, present the truth. Mana buktinya? Ini
We'll
buktinya.
present the truth together!
Mana buktinya? Ini buktinya.
Let's dig into it!
Oke, kita mau ngelakuin yang namanya closing argument. biasalah. Oke, dia tipenya kayak ada aroma 3. What? How do you change page? Oh.
This is how it happened.
Gas the Forest, bacot cira anjing. Lihat nih, aku lagi ngasain ini.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide.
Okay, betul. The Forest, anjing. Forest.
Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle. That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest. He slid inside that little janitor's closet where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
They needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's because they wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
Sneaky little bastard. Okay, dia naik tangga.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the door frame.
Kecilan banget ya, malas ah. Bentar.
There, they carefully placed the bucket.
After completing this setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival. The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Youch!
The killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously attacking Kara. In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
28 stab wounds.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails. However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten. That is the truth behind this case.
That is the truth behind this case.
Well, are you satisfied?
Dah, lu puas
A
nggak?
measly 3 acts. Poor horse would be beside himself.
Who the hell is...
Horace siapa?
No one cares! We've done your end of the bargain. Now let us out already!
That is what I promised, isn't it? All right, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second? This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face.
Okay.
My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it. However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while? Yes. Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Face to face?
What was that all about?
Everybody, look over there!
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants! The walls have finally crumbled. What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land? Serve it? Or will you set it ablaze?
Set it ablaze.
Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
No.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, what the fuck is going on? This person, this voice.
Are you the speaker guy?
Are you the speaker guy?
Speaker guy?
Speaker guy?
No. You don't address your superiors like that. Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only. His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game.
Killing Game. Killing Game? Class trial and society.
Well done.
Or can you just call me Tozu for short?
Hey.
Hey, what do you mean, Killing Game? Fuck you mean by that?
The show must go on.
Did you really think a story will end once we read the climax of the story case? Quite the contrary. This is only the beginning.
That's...
Of what?
Why the long face?
Isn't it obvious? You, my dear Subordinate,
my blood is rushing.
We're going to kill each other. That's not.
Come on.
That's not funny.
But then...
But you said we could go home if we solved the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
I give you peasant and insensitive. It's not my fault you took it wrong, right?
What?
What are you talking about? You lied to us.
Rubbish.
Oh no, absolutely not. I'm a fair man, a man sworn to the truth, and if I recall correctly. Yeah, anjing juga.
You
sneaky son of a bitch.
Not okay!
You're full of shit, man. There you go, losing your control of your voice. That's how you lose an argument. Logic is correctly thinking like that. Will jump ship the moment it confronted with the challenge. He didn't lie, did he? He said he never lies. So when he said this was in Garden Academy, bullshit, what am I doing? Believing someone like him? There's no other way around it. He's lying.
Dude!
Hey, why didn't you tell our story about your dumb game sooner? And watch your peasant run away.
Pathetic.
Puff, I can host a game without any contestant.
Please don't.
Please don't do this.
I just want to go home.
Loh, saya. Aku tuh sadar lagi ngebug. Kok yang ngomong malah Damon Maitsu tau gak ganti namanya ini.
There's no need to worry.
Lah iya.
Let's see.
Ngebug bro.
Nonsense.
Do you seriously think we'll have...
Hey!
Indeed. I would never.
I see. How interesting.
So what was...
Pathetic.
If you do, then tell me. Regarding killing, where do they stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Or are they okay with murder if it's guarantees their survival? Is where they currently stand on the easily the same as where they're willing to stand? Go on. You had a couple hours to get to know everyone. That's plenty of time to learn their life stories, right? Should I take that as no? Goodness. What is the
Plot twist!
Not.
Such a spoil sport.
Get out.
Plot twist!
If one of us is killed... Like all of us will execute it? That's
Isn't
not
this
fair.
lovely?
Really, I think it's one of our beautiful rules. Everyone has an intent.
What's happening?
Such disrespect.
Such disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh ya, gue udahan aja ya. Gue mau post di sini awalnya. Oh ya, gue post aja ya. Udahan aja.
No
udah.
shot.
Aduh, chat apa ya? Gue udahan dulu lah. Gue setting dulu. Gue save. Gue save di sini aja. Oke, done. Kita udahan dulu. Oke, thank you. Tadi ada Cira yang lampir doang. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.